So I think I've given them enough time now to try and fix this without doing what I can to escalate it. I don't know if that's correct. But I just want to gauge the size of this issue. It could just be me and a couple of other people. I know it's not just me. But since I've come back, I haven't been able to call customers. I get a recorded message saying the number you're calling from is not on our system. And I've tried to make fuss about it. I've tried to say, look, you're making the company look bad. You're making me look bad. You're wasting my money. You're wasting my time, which is effectively money as well as money for the company. And all I get is, we're looking into it. We're looking into it. Is there anything else I can help you with? Yes. Can you tell me how long it will take for you to look into it? We're looking into it. Anything else I can help you with? And it's kind of that type of cycle of no real answer. So today, there was already a mess up and already a delay when I got to Nando's. I think they had a problem with not having food or something. They had a busy weekend. They didn't have any food, which is strange, but okay. So the order got reassigned like 3 times because people didn't want to wait, and I was I think the third person. So I take the order. It's already probably half an hour or 40 minutes late. Who knows? And it wasn't that far. It was at some student halls, maybe 5 minutes away. So I rushed up there, rushed up the hill, got to the student halls, said I'd arrived at the delivery, knocked on the door, went in the main door and knocked on a second door, knocked on their patio door, nothing. So I call up rider support and say, look, I'm at this delivery and there's no one around. The app is broken for me. It won't allow me to call people. Can you call them to tell them I'm here? It's a nice enough lady. She says, yes, I'll call them now, wait for 10 minutes and then call back, which is the general practice. Or sometimes they say 14 or 15. They just come up with an arbitrary figure. I have no idea how they come up with this figure, but hey ho. So I'm waiting there. It's getting close to 10 minutes and I get a call back. And it's the same lady. She confirms who she is, and then she says, we've had an address change. And she's like, but don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's going to be recorded. Don't worry. It's not your fault. Here's the address, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, what, you think I have a pen in my hand? You think I carry a pen and paper? And I know it's not my fault. I'm not worried. I'm annoyed that you're wasting my time. Or not you specifically, but this is a waste of my time. Although, to be honest with you, when I called her up the first time, if it was on the system that the address had changed, then surely she should have been able to see that when I called up and said this is the order number. So I don't know. So she gives me the postcode again, and I Google it, I find it, and then I go fine, and then I set off to get there, and then I get there and I deliver that. But all of this would have been resolved if, as I usually do, as I'm approaching student halls, I call them, because typically they don't have an intercom, or the intercom goes to the kitchen area and not the specific room, so nobody can hear it. Nobody cares anyway. You could be ringing for half an hour and nobody would answer it, because they, as people do, they go, it's probably not for me. So all of this would have been resolved literally, I don't know, 20 minutes of my time was wasted at least messing around with this delivery. And it's frustrating. It is very, very, very frustrating. I'm not blaming Manila, the call centre, but I don't know. Something's got to be done about it, because it's really annoying. It's a waste of my time. Not being able to call customers is a massive, massive pain in the arse. Because just simple matters, even if you just want to confirm something, or you just want to check something, or for whatever reason, you have to call up. And if you're working a busy shift, which is typically a good idea, that means you're going to be on hold with customer rider support for, I don't know, up to 10 minutes. I've been on hold with them before, which is just insane. So if you arrive somewhere and a situation like this, where the address has changed and nobody's bothered to tell you, you're on hold for 10 minutes, you speak to them, and then they call you back 10 minutes later to say, oh, actually the address has changed. As well as waiting at the restaurant, you're talking about one order an hour, which is just unacceptable, especially if you're on a fee per drop. It's just insane. So Deliveroo, sort it out. If this is happening to lots more people, then I'll do something about it. If it's just me, then I'll think about it when I calm down. Well, I'm pretty calm, but when I'm less annoyed, I might fill out one of those claims and say, look, it wasn't my mess up, it was your mess up, so you should pay me for 2 drops because I went to 2 different delivery addresses. And I know that's only £1, but I think it at least acknowledge the fact that you're wasting my time. Anyway, this is a 5-minute rant. Anybody else having any problems with the system? It would be interesting. I'm sure. I don't know. I mean, sometimes Deliveroo listen to me when I. It's only a small YouTube channel, but sometimes Deliveroo does listen to me, especially when I tell them that a couple of people have interviewed me, etc., etc. It does tend to get their arse in gear a little bit, or at least take notice. So come on, guys, let me know. Anybody having this problem? Anybody having any other massive problems? Maybe we can make a bit of a ruckus and try and get it sorted quicker. So, if you want to email, then email. I think my address is somewhere in the description. If you want to send a message on YouTube, do that. If you want to comment, comments are pretty good because other people can read them and they can agree or disagree. Be interesting what you people have to say, and take it easy.